Xavier, going right to the key play in practice today, that we saw, that great catch you made against Mish. Take us through that, because that was like amazing.
For sure. I mean, Mish had great defense. Nothing better you could do. I mean, it was just an absolute dime by Cam. You know, do it in the air and let me do what I do best, catch the ball.
How do you catch something like that? You could have been like, you look like you're. How do you stay after a ball like that? Didn't look like you were near it, even your eyes.
No, for sure. I mean, that's not the first time I made that catch before. You know what I'm saying? So, behind the scenes work, I would say probably. But again, great ball, great defense. Just made a play.
Then say about Cam and just what he's like off season, all the work you guys have put in. Just describe it to us.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he and all the quarterbacks have this, work ethic that, is just contagious, you know what I'm saying? We all want to be around them all day, every day, whether that's film room, weight room, out here just chilling, hanging at the house, whatever, Again, they just have contagious, characteristics about them, and, we just love being around them.
Your best friend left, had to leave, left, whatever, however you want to put it. Couldn't not have been an easy situation for you. How did you work through that? How has it impacted your outlook coming into this year, and your ability to embrace the next guy coming in who looks like he's pretty good?
I mean, he's not my girlfriend or anything, so I mean, I'm not crying about it, but definitely he was my guy. I wish all the best luck to him. He's going to do great over there at Wisconsin. But again, the quarterbacks over here that came in, getting along with him really well, on and off the field. So again, I'm just super excited for what's on next practice Friday. Super excited for Friday.
X, what's been the mind?
It seems like, we heard Cam took all the skill position players to watch Super Bowl. How important is that connection off the field to translate on the field for you guys?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're around a guy only when he's throwing you the ball, then you don't really have that connection. Connection is always deeper than just on the field. I'd probably say that.
X, what's been the mindset since you announced that you're coming back? Just coming into your 5th year and wanting to leave a mark.
For sure, just work harder, get the younger guys, ready, see what being a professional looks like, and again, just working hard every single day. Just giving those guys, the right footsteps, to follow.
Xavier, you had a cool moment during the combine. Your buddy Javion Cohen shouted you out, saying you'd be one of those guys performing out there next year. What's that kind of motivation, you being able to do that for your teammate, on a national stage where someone's talking about you like that?
For sure. I mean, it's a great feeling to have people, believe in you. Not too many people believe in me, but that's fine. I believe in myself. I believe in Christ. All glory to Him. So, I mean, again, Javo is one heck of a guy on and off the field, and he's going to tear it up next year. No matter what team picks him up, he's going to be an animal.
What have you seen from JoJo Trader? 3 practices in, but how special is he looking?
I mean, I've known JoJo ever since he was 9 years old, 8 years old, working out at Premier Athletes. So, again, it's not the first time I've seen him do amazing stuff like that. But, I mean, he's doing exactly what I thought he was going to do. Come out here, make plays, fit in perfectly.
Well, going up against defensive backs in practice, who stood out to you and some of the new guys? I mean, Susan mentioned going up against Mish on that big play. What are your impressions?
Every single DB on our team is just amazing. There's freak athletes, really smart as well. They know football. So it's kind of hard to beat guys, I can't pick one individual out, but I mean, all those guys are just straight up ballers.
X, was it a tough decision to come back at all? Did you kind of take a week, a few days? How did you sort of reach that decision to want to come back?
No, I mean, I have one more year of guaranteed football, so again, my dreams and aspirations are definitely the next level, but just to finish out a legacy here, just anything that I want to do that more than anything.
Why do you think people do not believe you?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. All I know is I believe in myself, my teammates believe in myself, I believe in my teammates, and again, the man above, most importantly.
How does your team get better?
Excuse me?
How do you guys get better? What do you got to do to get better this year?
We don't practice on, getting things right. We just practice on never getting things wrong, so that's kind of the mindset we have. How you do anything is how you do everything, so we're not looking, it should be a surprise if we don't do something right. You know, when we do something right, there shouldn't be a celebration. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're supposed to do.
But I mean, like, how can you guys be better this year than you were last year? Just from what can you improve on?
For sure. I mean, again, just bonding better, team chemistry, first year offense last year. So we have guys in the system that, you know, is just getting more comfortable with Coach Dawson and his play calling. And yeah, just again, guys just sticking around off the field. I feel like we didn't have that much last year, but again, this year is super exciting. All the guys are bonding together, and it's just amazing.
How do you feel about Emory Williams? We were kind of surprised. He seems looking really good.
Oh yeah, I mean Emory's a baller, you know. Exactly what I said before. All these guys are ballers, and he has great footsteps to leave behind. So does Judd, and so does Reese and Jacurri and Cam, obviously, you know. So I mean that's just one heck of a room.
Next, what have you seen from Zay Horton? You know, you've watched him since he got here, and he's obviously supposed to make a big leap this season after a good ball game performance.
For sure. I mean, I've always said since day one, Zay was going to be that type of athlete. You know, he's a freak athlete. Again, he just makes plays. You know what I'm saying? Really understands football and really wants to get better. Works hard. And again, he has guys pushing him behind him, like JoJo and Shamar Kirk and guys like that. So again, it's not easy being a starter at Miami. It's not easy being a 2, a 3, a 4, whatever. So again, just keep working, and I mean, Zay's going to be great.
And this, how's obviously you guys are remaking the O-line a little bit this spring. How's that coming along?
I feel like it's coming along well. I feel like since Markel, Nino, all those guys, Derek Platt, for all them guys here, they've been catching on real fast since they got here early. So I feel like they ain't backtracking nothing. They're all coming along good. They're learning fast and quick. So I feel like they're doing a very good job just coming in and establishing what we already got going on.
We saw the coach Cristobal working with Markel. Specifically, I mean, he's just so big, it's hard to miss. What do you see out of him?
I feel like he's gonna be good. He's very long. He's very talented. He's learning fast. He's very smart. So I feel like if he just we keep on teaching him well, teaching him how to do everything, I feel like he's gonna come along.
Last year, you got a new center coming in. How's he doing next year?
Zach gonna be very good. Zach very smart. I feel like it wasn't really a drop off, but Matt Lee that's also a very good, very smart player. But I feel like Zach coming in, knowing Matt Lee just love coming in and take over the center role very well.
And as you got some new faces over there on the defensive line, you mentioned you going against Ruben, but he's been here. Who's the newcomers that kind of stood out to you that have been a challenge for the line?
CJ, Marlo, them the only two I have been seeing. Like all the new guys, CJ and Marlo, they adding on like what we needed. I feel like they're gonna play their roles very well when they get a chance to play. Also, they came in from NC State, and Marlo came from Middle Tennessee. So I feel like them just coming here, learn from a different coach, and get a hold of our coach, they're gonna do very good in this system.
What makes you think this season might be different from last season? Better?
I feel like I feel like it's a lot of competition. Like everything we look at, we take as a competition. I feel like everybody, we got so much skill. All of it just spread it out. I feel like we taking it, just looking at it like we really got it, like we really got what it takes. So I feel like just having all that, knowing like what we got, we practice harder. So I feel like we really got what it takes. We might do something this year for real.
When did you decide to cut the long hair, bro?
It was hot. Yeah. It was too hot. Like I couldn't even put my helmet on for real. It was hot, sweating for no reason. So I had to just go and cut it off. I feel good now though. I'm light, so I feel good.
And what's important to you this spring, maybe in your development, some things are kind of points of emphasis for you personally?
A goal I had was to reach 330 because I was playing the season like 350 last year. I'm 335 right now, so I lost like 20 pounds since the season been gone. So I feel like I need to get Ferguson get more flexible. I feel like I need to stretch a lot more, get more flexible, be able to bend more. So that's something I'm looking at. But 5 more pounds, then I hit my goal for 330 starting off the next season.
You said you're real close to that goal, but from where you were to where you're at now, I mean, you've got to feel pretty good. And also, can you explain how you feel on the field? I
mean, I don't feel like, well, now since I've been like getting in the groove of being lighter than I ever been, I feel like I move faster, like I can squat down more in my stand. So when I was playing at 350, I feel like I really couldn't like be as explosive as I am now, as I feel now. So I feel like my pass set way faster, I'm way quick and everything like that.
Just feel strong?
Just feel strong and all that, yeah.
We've been seeing a lot of the guys with videos hitting new PRs in the weight room. Mm-hmm. Have you been hitting some of those goals?
Well, I haven't been doing like bench or nothing. I've been doing like follow press with a cover from my shoulder. So I don't think I've been doing with like squats. That's the only thing. I hit a PR on squats, so
what you
good about that. Like what, 5'7", 5'80", something like that. So I feel good about it.
You're going against the guy in practice, I think, the squad at 700.
Yeah, Marlo could. So one thing about Marlo, he very explosive. Like when he hit that, I wasn't even like surprised because the way he get off the ball, the way he learn and how to get around the defender and stuff, he's very explosive. I wasn't even surprised when he hit that something.
But what's that like trying to move a guy with that type of strength?
And you know, guys like that, like he ain't the tallest guy, but like he's stocky. So like when you really like we going to double team against, you really got to get low on him because you know how to hold his weight and everything. So I feel like that's just us having him and us having so many other different D tackles with different body size and different skills. I feel like they're getting us better, like to face anybody. So.
Inez, Jalen talked to us earlier on Monday and said that Cam's taking you guys out for a dinner. Any idea what's going to be on the menu yet? You guys looking forward to?
I'm trying to go to. We ain't trying to do too much. We'll probably go to like a steakhouse, but I don't really eat steak. I'll probably get some chicken tenders when I go. So I feel like that'll be cool.
How you guys doing?
Daryl, also a new leader here in the defensive back room with Chevis Jackson coming over from Marshall. What has your early impressions been for him so far, and how's he impacted this group?
I feel like he's a really good coach, showing me new techniques that NFL guys use, and I feel like it's gonna bring my game to a new level.
DP, what's the look like with those socks you got all the way up?
Just something different, you know. Big fan of soccer, so I just try to imitate Pele sometimes. So yeah.
In watching practice, you know, the early stages of practice, it looks like the receivers have improved. Is that a fact? Are they better than they were a year ago?
I wouldn't say better, but everybody's getting better. So I feel like we have a lot of new dudes that are going to be really good. From Zay Horton to, as you guys seen today, JoJo Trader. I feel like they can really take the game to a new level.
Daryl, you're one of the few guys in the secondary who's played a lot of football. You and Kyle, I think, you guys have more than 4 college starts.
Yeah.
You sort of taken it upon yourself to be one of those leaders in that room, and I guess what sort of your goals for this coming season?
Of course, I'm trying to be a leader. You know, new guys, trying to just show them the way, just like how I played last year, just showing them the film, going over new things that Coach Chevis Jackson showed us, and then I feel like everybody's going to come together to be better this year.
You took a really big step last year, kind of put your name on the map. You know, what do you think was behind all that success, and kind of how are you going to carry that into this year?
For me, my thoughts, I can't sleep at night. People catch the ball on me. I just have this mentality to take over once I see other people going down or people getting ball caught on them. I feel like if I don't let them catch the ball, then I feel like we can still win games.
Daryl, James Williams told me at the Combine that we should expect to see you there next year. What steps do you think you need to make to be order to be sitting there next year?
I feel like if I just do the same thing that I did last year, handle business on and off the field, and I'll be there next year.
Have you done anything, you know, being one of the leaders of the DB room to get the guys together? We heard Cameron got a bunch of skilled guys at his house for Super Bowl. What kind of activities are you doing to try to do with the DBs?
Right now, we just took them out to dinner, you know, get to know each other a little bit more, so we can get back on like new chemistry. Now that Cam and James are gone, I have to find 2 new people to play with on the back end.
What have you seen from Jadis Richard in his second year at Miami? Looks like he's going to improve a lot as well too.
Yeah, Jadis Richard is going to be a dude. 6'2", long corner. I feel like he has all the tools to be the next great one on the other side of him.